Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Cleveland and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Mozgov. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 4.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shumpert dishes to James. And it's good.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
And they get it back. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to James. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving against Curry. The shot. Irving, good. Cleveland on defense. Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing. And so here's Cleveland. Shumpert with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Picked by Mozgov. They set the pick. And it's Love penetrating. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Irving kicks to Mozgov. And that one comes up a bit short.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Love at the elbow. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. The shot no good.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
In the corner, Irving with it. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. Kicks it out to Love. LeBron against LeBron. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
That's his first personal foul at the line.
Mozgov hits them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Curry. The 3 ball. Mozgov grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 5. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Irving against Curry. No good from Irving.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
James wide open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's stolen by DeRozan. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Kevin Durant's checked in for Reed. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's LeBron. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. There's a screen. And here's LeBron outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Curry. Another three for Chicago.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. The drive by Smith. And that one goes long.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for James. Klay Thompson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul's subbed in for Steph Curry. .102 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Durant, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's his first personal foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Jefferson. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
It's Durant with the drive, and he gets the bucket.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Chicago has possession. Thompson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Smith softly drops in the floater.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The drive by Thompson takes a 3. The shot is off. And so lots of scoring in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
We've got Durant, Reed out there with Griffin, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Griffin after the basket by Timothy Mozgov. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Irving kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yes.
And Cleveland leads by 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Now in the lineup for the Cleveland team, LeBron James.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Durant. Oh, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And stolen by Irving. The drive by Shumpert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Griffin. DeRozan comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert. Chicago trails by 5. Outside Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 8.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Irving attacking. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mozgov's shot is off. Mozgov's gone 1 of 4 from the field. DeRozan dishes to Rivers. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Rivers has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. Stolen by Rivers. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
LeBron kicks to Durant. DeRozan a screen on LeBron. Back to LeBron. There's the pick. At the top of the key, Durant passes to Reed. The drive by LeBron. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shumpert. They get it back. Here's James. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something